In the gym, you've stimulated a lot of muscle growth. But unless you provide your body with the right energy and nutrients to grow on, not much will happen. The next part of our course shows you how to eat to get leaner, healthier, and more muscular all at the same time. It seems that the more you read about nutrition, the more confused you can get. Rather than there not being enough information to make dietary decisions, there's a virtual jungle of data out there. 1 week, current research indicates low carbs. The next week, low fats. And next thing you know, the balanced low-calorie diet is the way to go. But for the person who wants to be healthy, fit, and increase their lean body mass, there is a tried and proven method of losing fat and gaining muscle. Just as the car industry tests its theories out on the proving grounds of international racetracks, the world of competitive bodybuilding has yielded information on nutrition that has been continually years ahead of its time. For the competition bodybuilder, eating right to lose fat and grow muscle is a #1 priority. What this means for you is that using variations on these methods will yield the best possible results in the shortest time possible. For the next 3 months, your priority will be to create as many good eating habits as possible while slowly dropping those that stand in the way of obtaining your dream physique. One of the things bodybuilders know is that the body cannot be rushed. You must set long and short-term goals to be successful. In the next part of our video, we'll cover just exactly what kind of foods you should be eating, how to lose fat while gaining muscle, and how to gain weight if you're one of these people that can eat forever and not gain an ounce. Okay, so you're a regular person and you probably eat like one, which means you skip breakfast, you try to have a good lunch, and you probably have a big dinner and snack a lot before bedtime. First, let's look at the foods that you want to gradually increase into your diet so that they eventually become the basis of your food intake. The mainstay in the bodybuilder's or any athlete's diet is complex carbohydrates. A complex carbohydrate is a food like potatoes, rice, or corn that breaks down slowly in the body to glucose, the fuel your body uses for energy, kind of like gasoline for the car. Simple carbs like fruit, cookies, and juices also provide energy, but they break down so fast that unless you can use it all immediately, a lot of that energy gets stored as fat. Plus, soon after that rush of energy, you take that big energy fall as your blood sugar drops. Complex carbs should make up 65% of all the calories you take in. Preferably, they should be in their natural state, such as brown rice, rolled oats, or coarsely ground breads. By leaving the outer hulls intact on these foods, the nutrients and fiber remain for your body to use. By breaking down slowly, complex carbs provide energy to your body over a long period of time. This keeps your blood sugar levels stable so you won't experience the drastic energy and mood swings that you can when you eat a lot of simple sugars. Okay, so complex carbohydrates should be the bulk of your diet for energy and nutrients. But what should you eat if you want to build muscle? If you're really serious about building muscle, the next most important food group should be lean animal proteins. This group includes skinless turkey and chicken, fresh fish, low-fat cottage cheese and other dairy products, and even lean red cuts of meat like flank steak. Lean animal proteins should make up about 30% of your total calorie intake. Why do I say animal proteins? Don't foods such as oats and nuts have a high protein content? Can't you gain muscle eating mainly vegetable proteins? Well, in theory you might be able to, but in the real world of muscle building, the best athletes know for certain that you have to include animal foods in your diet. 25 years plus of intense competitive training have borne out these facts. Plus, it's very difficult for your body to make fat out of protein. Now, if you're eating fatty fried meats, you can get heavy, but lean proteins won't put on extra weight unless it's muscle. In fact, most people find that they lose weight when they increase their protein intake. This might be because protein foods increase your metabolic rate much higher than do carbs or fats. All in all, for added strength, muscle, and a leaner physique, lean animal proteins must play a starring role. Fats should comprise 5 to 10% of your diet. Basically, if you're eating lean quality proteins, you shouldn't even have to concern yourself with fat. You'll get all you need without even trying. Yet they almost have twice the calories, 9 grams to 4, of either carbohydrates or proteins. This makes them devastating to the bodybuilder. They contain very little nutrients, and your body uses them for fuel very reluctantly. The next food group that is vital to the bodybuilder is the green vegetable group. Yes, Mom was right when she made you eat your spinach. Green veggies such as broccoli, spinach, cauliflower, and the like are so high in nutrients, so low in calories, and have such important anti-aging and positive health benefits that it's hard to overstate their importance in your diet. Because of their high nutrient content, they should be eaten either raw or gently steamed. Boiling causes massive losses in vitamins and minerals. Now that we know what your diet should consist of, it's easy to guess what shouldn't be in it. The wrong way to start the day is with a high sugar content cereal. How about that mid-morning donut? A nasty little combo of grease, refined flour, and sugar. This tasty morsel gives you nothing in return for all the B-complex vitamins it takes to process it. The problem with traditional ways of eating is that in an attempt to make foods taste good, they are often overloaded with fats and sugars. This is of practically no nutritional value. Remember, it's not calories that make muscles grow, it's nutrients. And a rising and falling blood sugar level makes you less productive at work, less able to think clearly, and most certainly have lower energy throughout the day. So you see, when you are trying to add extra muscle, getting all the nutrients you need can be a chore. That's why most successful bodybuilders eat small, frequent meals throughout the day. They know you can only digest so much at one time, so they space it out, and so should you. Basically, all this means is eating lightly at regular meals and having low-calorie, nutritious snacks for in-between meals. Now let's look at some ways that you can eat for muscle without becoming a fanatic. Breakfast. First off, do not skip this meal. It really is the most important feeding of the day. After not eating for the 8 hours you slept, your body is craving nutrients when you wake up. One of the fastest and easiest ways to start your muscle building day off right is with the bodybuilder's staple, old-fashioned oatmeal with non-fat milk. By combining this whole grain with milk, you have a complete source of protein, high-energy complex carbohydrates, fiber, and tons of vitamins. This will keep your energy up for hours. What about that coffee break then? Well, how about making it a muscle break with a snack of rice cakes? Easy to carry, stays fresh. This low-cal meal will perk you up without weighing you down. It's important to have food that's good for you around, or the temptation to eat junk will be too great. Planning a little ahead is all it takes. Lunchtime leaves you more options than you might imagine. Instead of that high-fat burger, how about broiled fish or chicken and a baked potato? Or try having a chef's salad with chicken and turkey instead of ham and cheese. The basis for eating for muscle remains the same. Try to blend complex carbohydrates with lean proteins and green vegetables if at all possible. Dinner time gives you even more possibilities than lunch. Broiled fish or lean red meat with brown rice or baked yams is tasty as well as filling. Top it off with salad and or fresh fruit for dessert, and you've got the basis for a healthy, nutritious eating lifestyle.